I always said that first it started up here at the Visitation Valley Middle School, and that Jim Durkee here is a hero. As he said, he had to go downtown and tell them that he wanted to bring Transcendental Meditation Quiet Time program to his school. Meditation, as you all know, nutcakes, meditate. Weirdos meditate. Serious people don't necessarily meditate, and you don't have meditation in school. All kinds of misunderstandings about meditation, all kinds of misunderstandings about transcendental meditation. And yet there it was. Jim Durkee got it for his school, his students, his teachers, his staff, and they went to work. And Laurent and his team went to work with them. And 5 years later, you've heard the success. This thing, there is a treasury within every human being, a treasury. And transcendental meditation is just a mental technique to take a person within. This dive within is so beautiful, so profoundly beautiful, and it brings so much of a transformation. Stress goes, and all this gold, intelligence, creativity, love, happiness, energy comes, and it's so beautiful, so beautiful. And this happiness, you can see it on their faces, the kids in the films. Go visit their schools. It's really amazing. I want all these kids to come work with me. They're just so fantastic. It's really, really beautiful what's going on. So as Superintendent Garcia said, please support this. It's the future. It's no longer a weird thing. It's getting to the point where it'll be very weird not to meditate.
People often ask, now we're shifting gears, why you started meditating.
I started meditating. I heard a phrase, true happiness is not out there, true happiness lies within. And I felt a truth to this phrase. But the phrase doesn't tell you where the within is, nor does it tell you how to get there. So it's a very frustrating phrase. And I was working on my first feature film. I had the greatest setup. I was accepted to a school in a 55-room mansion in the best part of Beverly Hills, California, and I had taken over the stables down below. So many rooms, all mine, all the equipment to work with, all mine, all of the crew to work with me. And I thought I should be the happiest person in the world. And I looked inside, and it was just a surface thing. Hollow inside, really deep happiness wasn't there. And I said, I gotta do something about this, and I started looking into meditation. And I ran into a couple people tonight when they first came in, and we started talking about meditation. Meditation there's so many different kinds. If you're going to spend the time to meditate, pick one that works. Please do that. And you could go try all these different things. And part of me wants to recommend that you go try all the different ones and then come try Transcendental Meditation, because then you'll see the difference. I didn't try all these other ones, but I've heard so many stories of people who did and then came to Transcendental Meditation. It's such a difference. It's a unique form of meditation. It's so easy and effortless, but that's part of the thing of just sliding in and transcending, and boom, you go. My sister called me, said she'd started Transcendental Meditation. I liked what she told me compared to all the other things I heard from other forms of meditation. I went down and I learned. And as I said, my first meditation, the teacher said, you'll sit in here, sit comfortably in a chair, close your eyes, and start that mantra that you were given, and away you go. So she said, I'll be back in 20 minutes. I sat comfortably, closed my eyes, started that mantra, and as I said, I thought I was in an elevator and they cut the cables. down within I went, and it was so beautiful, so profoundly beautiful. I said, where has this experience been? And it's just, it is it's life transforming. I was filled with anger. I didn't have this happiness. And within a couple of weeks, this anger lifted away. My first wife came to me and said, what's going on? And I said, what are you talking about? And she said, this anger, because I was taking it all out on her. She said, this anger, where did it go? So things just kept getting better and better, and I've been meditating twice a day for almost 38 years now.
David has to catch a plane to go back down to Los Angeles this evening, the last flight. Any final comments? Message, comments?
This thing of happiness within is a real thing. And imagine if meditation was very, very difficult. How would kids, do it? You could get transcendental meditation when you're 10 years old. A 10-year-old can do it. If it was very, very difficult, it wouldn't work in schools. It wouldn't work. People wouldn't do it. And it's supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be easy to dive within, transcend, experience that ocean of pure happiness. And every time you dive within and transcend and experience that, you infuse some, and you grow in that happiness. You grow in intelligence. It's an ocean of pure intelligence, pure creativity, pure love, pure energy, pure power, pure peace within every human being. And this happiness comes. And you see these faces of students. They were so stressed. They were not happy at all. And you can paint the schools pretty colors. You can give them new books. You can do all these different things. But it's not going to address those torments inside those kids. It's not going to get there. It's not going to clean the machine. You give them this technique, and they know it. They feel it. And real happiness comes. And they feel that. And it changes their life. It's so beautiful. Give it to the kids. Thank you very, very much. I'm going to go now. Okay.